half here. Rampage currently down 3-0. Puck comes up but not out. T-Birds send a shot in, stall with a save. Puck back behind the net. Wheeler's going to pick it up. Down in the corner on the near side. Puck bounces up and across, ends up in the far corner, centering pass. Shot attempt ends up back in the far corner again. Pass goes through, ends up in the near side, and Drexel's going to clear it. Puck comes up and out. It's in the T-Bird zone. Whitty doing battle down low. He's got two T-Birds on him. Gets punched in the face. Play continues. Puck comes up and out. T-Bird's coming back the other way. Bisley with the steal at the red line. He's going to turn around, dump it back into the T-Bird zone. T-Birds pick it up back behind their own net. They're going to reverse direction, and Roberts turns, takes a shot. Goaltender makes a save. It's going to come back to the near side corner. Roberts dumps it down low. Foster's in there. Tries to change direction. T-Birds pick it up down low. Send it up to the far side, and then T-Birds send it up into the bench. We'll get a face-off in the T-Bird zone with 7 minutes and 10 seconds left in period number 2. Out on the ice, we've got Roberts, Sarver, Foster, Merrill, and Gudanis. Puck tied up on the wall. It's going to bounce off. T-Birds try to wrangle it in. Roberts turns it around. Sends it down low. We have a player with a helmet that came off. So play discontinues. And they're calling a high sticking penalty. So with 7:02 left in period number 2, Rampage are going to go on the penalty kill.
Oh, like that? Do a little fist bump over there?
I missed it.
Yeah, he did the throw the head back fist bump.
Out on the ice to start the PK, we've got Sarver, Foster, Gudanis, and Merrill. T-Birds win the draw, send it across the blue line, back again. They're going to skate it down low on the near side. Center of the pass, shot taken, Stahl with a save. Puck bouncing around out front, Stahl's going to cover it up. So we'll get another face-off in the Rampage zone. 6:49 left in the period, 1:48 on the penalty kill. Rampage win the draw. Gudanis has it down low in the corner. He flips it up in the air, out of the zone, bounces towards Foster, through the stick, back in the T-Bird zone. T-Birds have it in their own zone. Make a move to the outside, skate it up the far wall. They're into the Rampage zone on the far side. Skate in, shot goes up and over, ends up in the near side corner. T-Birds with it up at the point on the near side. Send pass across and then up to the blue line. Skate the blue line. They're going to send it across to the far side, top of the circle. Shot taken. Stahl gets a piece. It ends up on the near side wall. T-Birds are going to skate it in. They drop it down low on the near side. Puck goes across the center, and Gudanis is going to flip it up and out. Sarver picks it up. He skates into the zone with it. Sarver takes a shot, deflects up and over, ends up in the near side corner. Foster keeps it down low. T-Birds have it behind their own net. Just under a minute left of penalty kill time for the Rampage boys. T-Birds drop it back, send it in. They were offside. Play continues. Player skated in offside. Puck comes up to Huff on the near side. He's going to turn the near side wall, flip it up but not out. And T-Birds turn with it and send it into the far corner. Skate it up on the far side, across to the near side, and back again. T-Birds send it down low on the far side, skate down, back behind the Rampage net. Lose the handle momentarily. Send it up to the point on the near side. You cannot run a pick play.
Yeah,
and I think we have
twice. Should be interference.
They called a penalty on the T-Birds. They called a cross check.
Yeah, but they've run 2 picks on that penalty.
Nope, they're giving 1 to each. Excuse me.
They did a pick over here too.
Yeah. So I believe what we'll have is a continued 5-on-4 penalty kill for the Rampage for 16 more seconds. 5:18 left in period number 2. Out on the ice, we've got Drexel, Whitted, Gudonis, and Bisley. Tied up on the draw. T-Birds send it up to the point. They're going to dump it down the boards around to the far side. Gudonis sends it up but not out. T-Birds dump it in from the point. Goes back behind the net. Bisley sends it up on the near side. T-Birds with the steal. Skate back in. Take a shot. Stahl gets a piece of it. It goes up and over. Comes up to the point on the far side. Shot. Goes up and over. Bisley pinching in. And then T-Birds with a quick takeaway. Shot attempted. Bounces up front. Rampage are back at full strength. Drexel with the takeaway. Sends it over to Whitted. Whitted's into the zone. Sends it back to Drexel. Oh, just outside the reach. Drexel sends it across. Puck ends up down low in the corner. And then Whittingham's going to pick it up. Whittingham drops it for Gudonis, excuse me. Puck comes up and out. It's going to go all the way back into the Rampage zone, but sent by the Rampage. The play will continue. Bisley gets back, sends it up the boards for Whittingham. He turns, flips it up in the air. T-Birds player knocks it down. He's going to turn and skate with it. Has to wait for them to tag up, and he's going to dump it. Puck comes across to the near side, back behind the net, and then Gudonis with the takeaway. Going to change direction. Bisley's got it on the near side corner. Turns, feeds it out and across. Gudonis grabs it on the far side. In his own zone with it. Sends the puck up and out. Gudonis sends it across to the near side. Bisley wrangles it in, sends it off the boards, doesn't connect. That's going to be icing. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in period number 2. Face-off will be back in the Rampage zone. Out on the ice, we've got McManus, Wilton, Rahosian, Huff, and Merrill on the near side. Rampage win the draw. Merrill's going to send it around the boards to the far side. Huff gets over there, sends it up the boards. T-Birds can't wrangle it in. They have to tag up. T-Birds are going to dump it into the Rampage zones back behind the net. Huff gets a stick on it, sends it up the near side. Pinched in and held in the zone. T-Birds have it down low in the corner. Puck comes out, and then a little bouncing around. T-Birds turn and fire it into the far side corner. Merrill gets there, tries to make a move, and then Rahosian flips it up the wall. Puck comes up and out, and Wilton picks it up. He's into the zone. Fans on the shot, and now it's going to go back to the far wall. Puck deflects up and out of play. So with 2:47 left in period number 2, we'll get a face-off in the T-Bird zone. Out on the ice, we've got Bender, King, Roberts, Gudonis, and Wheeler. Tied up on the draw. Roberts wrangles it in, turns and sends it back behind the net. T-Birds recover back behind the net. They're going to send it up the wall on the near side. Puck bounce out of the zone. Roberts feeds it up to Wheeler. Turn around back again. Roberts wrangles it in, a little bouncing, and T-Birds send it back the other way. They're into the Rampage zone with it. Shot taken from up high, Stahl with the save. Puck's going to end up on the near side wall. Comes out. Roberts wrangles it in, gets a stick on it, takes the red line, tries to send it in. T-Birds with the takeaway. Now Wheeler's going to send it over to Gudonis. Gudonis takes the red line. He's going to skate into the zone. Puck out to the far wall. Gudonis skates it off the wall. He turns, looks, fires from up top, goes up and over, ends up behind the net. T-Birds send it up and out of the zone. Wheeler's going to have to come back forward in his own zone. He's got 2 players on him. Wheeler skates it to the near side wall, sends cross ice towards Sarver off a stick, and Thunderbirds skate in offside. Player had half a leg. or had one leg over the boards, but you're still in the play. This isn't NHL rules as far as that's concerned, and so we'll get a face-off outside Thunderbird zone. We've got Sarver, Foster, Whittingham, Huff, and Bisley. Coach going with a number of different line combinations tonight. Try to see if we can mix things up, make something happen. Bisley's going to skate it up. He dumps it in. T-Birds have it. They turn around, send it back out again. Then Sarver's going to send it to Whittingham. Whittingham's into the zone. Takes a shot, goes wide of the net. It's going to bounce to the outside wall. Sarver chips it down low. T-Birds pick it up down low. They're going to skate to the near side. Off the wall, comes up and out of the zone. That should be icing, and is. Face-off will be back in the Thunderbird zone with 1 minute and 13 seconds left in period number 2. Same crew out as before.
Not working.
No. I'm just going to let everybody know that it is again. Thunderbirds are going to send it hard around the boards to the far side. Held in at the point, and now it's going to come out to the neutral zone. T-Birds send it forward. They're into the rampage zone with it. Shot taken from the top of the circle. Stall with the save. Puck bouncing around. Still loose out front. And then Whittingham's just going to fire at the distance just to get it out of there. We have a whistle for icing. Face-off will be back in the rampage zone. 49 seconds left in period number 2. Out on the ice, so we've got Drexel, Roberts, Whitted, Gudanis, and Merrill. Rampage win the draw. Gudanis sends it around the boards to the near side. Whitted's got it. He's out of the zone, through neutral, loses the handle, and then offside into the T-Bird zone. And I believe we have a penalty coming to the Thunderbirds as Stahl was leaving the net during the play. So with 38 seconds left in period number 2, Rampage, you're going to be on the power play. Out on the ice, we've got Drexel, Whitted, Rahosian, Wheeler, and Bisley. Thunderbirds are going to send the puck up and out of the zone. Wheeler gets back to zone, gets upended, and now the Rampage, just like that, are going to be 5-on-3. 31 seconds left in period number 2. And now, if any, is the time to make something happen. Yeah, I know. But if we can get one here before the end of the period, that'd be a good thing. Same crew out as before. We've got Drexel, Whitted, Rahosian, Wheeler, and Bisley out for the 5-on-3 power play for the Rampage boys. Rampage win the draw, up to Bisley at the point. Bisley sends it down low to Drexel. Drexel takes a shot, goes off the goaltender's mask. Comes up to Bisley. Bisley over to Wheeler. Wheeler skates in, shot taken, goes off and around and out of the zone. Bisley has to come back and wrangle it in. Just 12 seconds left in period number 2. Bisley drops it for Wheeler. Wheeler skates through. He's into the zone. Fans on the shot, and now the Thunderbirds are going to clear it. And time expires, and a shot taken after the buzzer. Time expires on period number 2. So when we come back, we will start period number 3 with 1 minute and 22 seconds left of 5-on-3 power play time for the Rampage boys. Rampage currently down by 3 and have quite the hole to dig out of in the third period. Out on the ice to start period number 3 with 1 minute and 22 seconds of 5-on-3 power play time. We've got Rahosian, Whitted, Drexel, Wheeler, and Bisley. Alright, got 17 minutes on the board. Okay, Rampage win the draw. Wheeler's got it in his own zone. He's going to drop it for Carter Drexel. Drexel turns, he's going to skate with it. Drexel's through, down low into the corner. Drexel sends it up to Bisley at the point. Bisley over to Wheeler. Wheeler up to Bisley. Bisley takes a shot, goes wide of the net, comes over to Drexel on the near side. Drexel centers it, bounces way up in the air, ends up back behind the net. Back to Drexel on the near side, and then Bisley's going to pinch in. He's got it down low in the corner. Feeds it across to Rahosian. Rahosian up to Wheeler at the blue line. Wheeler over to Drexel at the point. Drexel down low to Bisley. Bisley back to Drexel. Drexel sends it through. It's going to come up and out. Wheeler wrangles it in. Rampage have to tag up. Wheeler turns, skates it in, tries to make a move, takes a shot. Goaltender has a save. And we'll get another face-off in the Thunderbird zone. 25 seconds left of 5-on-3 time. Out on the ice to take over on the power play, we've got Roberts, Foster, Whittingham, Sarver, and Gudanis. Our first four forward power play that we've seen in a while. Rampage win the draw. Comes up to Gudanis at the blue line. Gudanis over to Sarver. Sarver to Whittingham. Whittingham to Gudanis. Gudanis fans on it, and T-Birds are going to clear it up and out. And T-Birds with the shorthanded breakaway. Stahl with a nice save. Puck back behind the net. Puck's up, and Roberts is going to get it. He's skating through neutral. He's into the zone. Roberts with a shot. He's going to collect his own rebound behind the net. Roberts sends it to Whittingham. Whittingham takes a shot. Goaltender makes a save, and we get a stoppage. And T-Birds are back at 5. Nope. There's 0 time on that. There's 0 seconds left on that clock. 15, 20 seconds, 27 on the far side. I don't know what the heck's going on with the scoreboard, but Rampage just went on a penalty, or got a penalty, a technical for, we're calling 2 and 10. The official's trying to goad him into saying something else. 15:27 left in period number 3. Rampage are going to be on the penalty kill. Out on the ice, we've got, who do we have? We've got Merrill, Gudanis, Whitted, and Drexel to start the penalty kill. T-Birds win the draw. They're going to send it all the way back into their own zone and have to chase it down. Puck comes loose. Whitted's got it. He's going to send it down low into the corner. It gets deflected. T-Birds with it. They wrangle it in down low. They're going to skate it up and out of the zone, cross ice to the far side. They're into the Rampage zone with it. Fed up to the blue line. Back down to the near side. Gudanis gets a stick on it. Now it's going to come up the near side wall. T-Birds have it. Back behind the net. And then Merrill's going to send it up the boards. Drexel chips it up. Whitted's got it. He's out of the zone. He's into the T-Bird zone with it. And we have a penalty coming to the Thunderbirds. Hook from behind. He was unimpeded. That should be a penalty shot, but it's not going to be. 14:32 left in period number 3, with 1:05 left. Will be 4-on-4.
Hook from behind,
He was unimpeded to the goaltender.
4 feet from the goalie, and they're not going to call it. What the hell
So,
is up with this?
with 14:32 left in the period, we've got 1:05 of 4-on-4 time, followed by a 55-second rampage power play. Out on the ice for the 4-on-4 attack, we've got Whittingham, Sarver, Huff, and Bisley. Thunderbirds win the draw. They're going to send it around to the near side. Cross ice to the far side and back again. Shot on net, and Stahl's going to cover it up, and
Fuck. They just let him go after Zach. Come on, dude.
we have a player crashing our goaltender.
After he covered it. After the whistle.
14:15 left in the period and 49 seconds left of 4-on-4 time. Same crew out as before. Thunderbirds win the draw up to the point. Shot. Bisley gets boots in the way. Thunderbirds are going to knock it down. They skate it down low. Sent out. Huff gets a body in the way. It didn't get through. Huff got in the way of that one. Oh, maybe. Could be. Puck comes up to the near side wall, tied up on the boards. T-Birds bring it out center of the pass and fan on the shot. Player blows a tire, and Bisley's going to poke check it out to neutral. Back into the Thunderbird zone. Thunderbirds have it. They're going to skate behind their own net, sent up to the near side wall. Centering pass comes up and out. Roberts with the steal. Now Sarver has the puck. He's going to send it off the wall and go give chase. Sarver turns with it, feeds it across, and Wheeler's there. Skates it in. Gudonis with the shot.
He hit the post,
I think so. Yeah, that one looked weird. Puck ends up on the far side corner and bounces out front. Thunderbirds unable to clear it. Gudonis held to the blue line. Shot from up top goes up and over the net. Ends up on the far wall. Thunderbirds clear the puck, and it would have been icing, but the linesman was in the way.
He called it not icing. It hit him.
So Wheeler picks it up in his own zone. He's going to turn and skate with it. Crosses the red line. He's into the Thunderbird zone. Wheeler makes a move to the outside, feeds it up front, goes back behind the net. Wheeler has it. He's down low in the corner on the far side. Up to the circle, fans on the shot, and Thunderbird's going to flip it up and out of the zone. Rahosian over to Gudonis. Gudonis makes a move to the inside. McManus is going to pick it up. He skates through. He's into the T-Bird zone. Thunderbirds are back at full strength. Gudonis sends a centering pass, comes up to Merrill, skates down low in the far corner. Puck back behind the net. Comes up top, and Gudonis picks it up at the blue line. Makes a move. He's going to dump it behind the T-Birds net. Puck in the near side wall comes up and out of the zone, and then Rahosian with the takeaway is going to turn it around. Thunderbirds have it back, send it back. Huff sends it into the zone. It's going to go into the far corner. Thunderbirds have it on the near side now. They're going to skate it up and out of the zone, through neutral into the rampage zone with it. Shot taken. Stahl gets a piece, sends it into the corner. Merrill sends it up to Wilton. Wilton slips it through. Bender picks it up. He's going to skate it in. Bender into the zone. Puck bounces around, ends up in the center, and then King comes in and pokes it and keeps it into the zone. T-Bird send it up and over in the distance, and that is icing. So we get a whistle. Face will be back in the Thunderbird zone with 11:24 left in the game. Out on the ice, we've got King, Bender, Whittingham, Huff, and Bisley. Rampage win the draw. Huff takes the shot, goes off a body. It's going to bounce up and out. Into the Rampage zone. Thunderbirds get there. Puck goes around to the far side. Whittingham's going to pick it up. Skates to the far side. He skates it out of the zone. Whittingham still with the puck. He's into the T-Bird zone. Makes a move to the inside, down low in the corner. Puck bounces out and free. Wheeler comes in, takes a slap shot. Goaltender gets a piece. It goes back behind the net. Puck ends up in the near side corner. Thunderbirds change direction, send it over to the far side wall. They're going to turn and skate out with it. Across the red line into the Rampage zone. Shot taken, and that one's going to go in. So with 10:39 left in the game, the Thunderbirds are going to go up 4-0. Out on the ice, we've got Sarver, Whitted, Drexel, Merrill, and Bisley. Puck gets sent back into the Thunderbird zone. They've got it down low. They're going to send it cross ice to the far side. They're up and through and into the Rampage zone with it. Lose the handle. Sarver sends it up. That comes out of the zone. T-Birds are offside. We'll get a face off.
Skates back and says, hey, it's okay. No one ever does that.
10:22 left in period number 3. Face off outside the Rampage zone. Thunderbirds win the draw. They're going to send it in the Rampage zone. Merrill picks it up, sends it over to Drexel. Drexel off the wall, comes up and out of the zone. Bouncing back and forth at neutral ice, and Drexel picks it up. He's going to skate through. Drexel makes a move to the inside, over to Sarver. A little bouncing back and forth. T-Birds have the puck back. They're coming through neutral into the Rampage zone with it. They're going to skate to the far side, up and over. Shot on goal stall. It's going to cover it up. 9:48 left in period number 3. Out on the ice, we've got Whittingham, Roberts, Rahosian, Huff, and Gudanis. T-Birds win the drop to the point. Shot from up high. Stahl has it in his glove. He's going to hang on. We'll get another one just like before. Rampage win the draw. Gudanis is going to turn to the inside wall with it. He skates up and out, takes the red line, he's going to dump it in. Puck back behind the net. Across to the far side wall, it's going to come up and out of the zone. Roberts has to come back for it, he's got a man on. He turns it around, tied up on the boards, and then Rahosian gets there, sends it over towards Roberts, goes off a stick and into the T-Bird zone. T-Bird send it up and out, comes back to Huff in his own zone. Huff gets hooked, takes a stick with him, no call, play continues. Puck gets pinned down in the corner. It's going to bounce out top, T-Birds wrangle it back in. They're going to skate out to center, take a shot, gets deflected wide of the net. Ends up coming up, Roberts gets it, clears the puck, Rahosian's going to pick it up and skate with it. He's into the T-Bird zone. Rahosian makes a move, takes a shot, goes off the side of the net comes off. And the shot went off the side of the net anyway, so 8:43 left in period number 3. Face off in the Thunderbird zone. Out on the ice, we've got Wilton, Bender, McManus, Wheeler, and Merrill. Shot goes up and over. It's down low in the corner. Wilton's gets tied up on the boards. T-Bird send it up and out of the zone. McManus gets it, turns it around, sends it back into the Thunderbird zone. Thunderbirds down low, they send it around the boards to the far side, gets chipped up, and comes up and out.
You knew that was late.
Yeah, but at least it was right in the face mask.
Yeah, fast, late.
8:15 left in period number 3. Face off in the Rampage zone.
Tony's a smart guy. He also knows the refs aren't going to call anything.
Out on the ice, we've got Bender, McManus, Wilton, Huff, and Bisley. Or is that Merrill? Yeah, no, Bisley. Rampage win the draw. Bisley's going to skate it to the near side. He turns, he skates with it. He's going to skate back out, feeds it up towards Bender, goes through, gets tipped, so play will continue. Tied up down low. Bender's got it tied up back behind the Thunderbird's net. Wilton comes over to get it. He feeds it up to Huff at the point. Huff takes a shot, goes off of a T-Birds player, and bounces out. T-Bird's coming back the other way. Shot taken, gets deflected up and over the net. Bender comes back for it. He's got it in his own zone. Flips it way up in the air into the T-Bird zone. T-Birds knock it out of the zone again. Puck at neutral ice. T-Birds kick it there into the Rampage zone with it. Skate to the circle. Shot taken. Stahl gets a piece. It bounces up in the air. And now Rampage are just going to turn and clear it. Waving off icing, as they said the player could have reached it. Play will continue. Puck comes across to the near side wall. Thunderbirds coming back the other way. Into the Rampage zone with it. Lost the handle. Gudanis gets a stick on the puck. He's going to turn with it. Up and out of the zone. Whitted picks it up.
He's hurt.
And is that Gudanis?
Yep.
Received a big hit, and he's hurt, and I didn't see it. I was looking.
Gone. You know, he freaking took him out. We knew that was going to happen. We know completely. He's really hurt.
We got Max Gudanis down on the ice right now. Up under his own power. It does appear to be hurting pretty good, so back to the bench. No penalties assessed, of course. 7:02 left in the game. Out on the ice, we've got Sarver, Drexel, Whitted, Merrill, and Wheeler.
I knew someone was going to get hurt today.
Thunderbirds win the draw back into their own zone. They're going to send it to the far side. Make a move there into the Rampage zone with it. Across ice to the near side. Shot taken, Stahl with a nice save. Whitted's going to pick it up. Turns behind his own net. Sends it over to Wheeler. Wheeler's going to skate with it out of his zone. The near side. He's into the Thunderbird zone. He's going to take it up the near side wall. Thunderbirds pick it up behind their own net. Send it across to the far side corner. Up and out to neutral. They're going to come out to the neutral zone, feed it through, doesn't connect, into the Rampage zone. Wheeler picks it up down low, feeds it off the boards. Drexel to Sarver. Sarver wrangles it in. He's into the zone. Sarver takes a shot from up high. Goalie has it, is going to hang on. 6:07 left in the game. Face off in the Thunderbird zone. Out on the ice, we've got Rahojan, Huff, Whittingham. Yeah. And we've got a player being helped off the ice.
Everything will come with refs.
Out on the ice, we've got Whittingham, Rahojan, Roberts, Huff, and Bisley. Puck down low in the corner. It's going to come up the wall and out. Thunderbirds coming back the other way with speed. They're into the rampage zone. Secondary shot. Stahl makes a save. He covers it up. We get a stoppage. A little pushing and shoving after the play. Yeah. 5:55 left in the game. Same crew out as before. Face off in the rampage zone. Rampage win the draw. Huff's going to take it, send it around the boards to the far side. Up to the point. T-Birds drive it down low. Huff's going to pick it up behind his own net. Sends it up off the boards, and then Rahosian gets tied up, unable to clear. Held in at the point, and now Rahosian's going to clear it. T-Birds wrangle it in neutral ice. They send it across to the near side. Dump it into the rampage zone, and that's icing. So we'll get a face-off in the T-Bird zone. 5:30 left in the game. Out on the ice, we've got King, McManus, Wilton, Wheeler, and Merrill. Tied up on the draw. Looks like T-Birds are going to skate it back behind their net. They turn, look to set up. Over to the near side. T-Birds skate through. They're into the rampage zone. McManus picks it up. He's going to skate, sends it up and out, goes off a Wilton stick. It's into the T-Bird zone. Down low in the corner. T-Birds take it back. They're going to turn and send it cross ice and out. Merrill wrangles it in. Feeds it through towards Wilton. Goes off a stick. T-Birds are going to dump it into the rampage zone. Just under 5 minutes left to play. Puck comes out and over to Wilton. Wilton turns and skates with it. Gets his pocket picked. T-Birds are going to dump it back into their own zone. Puck comes up and out. Bisley chips it across, and Huff's going to dump it in. Drexel goes after it down low, ties it up. Drexel gets a stick on it. Skates it to the far side, and now T-Birds pick it up. They're going to skate it up and out. Puck goes down low. Sarver to Huff. Change of direction. Bisley picks it up. Puck comes up, and Huff's going to turn and just send it. That'll be icing. Come back into the rampage zone. Just under 4 minutes left in the game. Out on the ice, we've got Whitted, Drexel, Wheeler, Merrill, and Sarver. T-Birds win the draw. Shot taken. Stahl with the save. Puck goes to the far side. Centering pass. Stick on it. Whitted turns, sends it across to Sarver. Sarver wrangles it in out to Drexel. Whitted tries to pick it up. Wheeler sends it over to Whitted. Whitted pokes it into the zone, and now T-Birds have it back. Send it cross ice to the far side. Goes off a player and into the rampage zone on the far side. Merrill sends it back behind the net. T-Birds are there to pick it up. Puck comes up and out off the T-Birds. Play will continue. T-Birds send it up the boards to the near side. Pinched at the boards. Rahosian's going to send it back towards Bisley, who sends it back to Huff. Huff has it back behind his own net. Sends it up the boards on the far side. Rahosian sends it out. Puck bouncing around. Sarver has it on his stick momentarily. Dumps it into the corner, and then Bisley sends it off the boards and out of the zone. Comes back into the zone. Cross ice to Rahosian on the far side. He makes a move to center ice. He's going to skate across the red line and into the zone. Leaves it for Whittingham. Whittingham sends it back down low. T-Bird sent it up the far side wall. Roberts holds it in. Makes a move down low. Sends it up. Centers it. Rahosian just can't get. Takes a check to the face mask again. And we do have a penalty coming. Head contact. No call. 2 minutes and 19 seconds left. Rampage is going to be on the power play. Out on the ice, we've got Sarver, Whitted, Drexel, Wheeler, and Bisley. Rampage win the draw up to Wheeler at the point. Wheeler over to Bisley.
Do something.
Bisley to Sarver. Goes down to Drexel in the corner. Back up to Sarver. Sarver over to Bisley. Bisley takes a shot. Goaltender has the puck. We'll get another face-off in the Thunderbird zone. 2:04 left in the game. 1:46 on the penalty. Rampage have the puck down low in the corner. Comes up to Bisley at the point. Back to Sarver. Sarver's going to skate in. Just loses the handle. T-Birds clear the zone. Bisley has it at neutral. He's going to send it over to Wheeler on the far side. Wheeler changes directions, chips it in. He's going to give chase to Drexel. Goes back into the corner. Comes up the wall to Whitted. Whitted makes a quick move. He's down low in the corner. Sends it up to Merrill at the point. Merrill back to Whitted. Whitted across ice to Wheeler. Wheeler takes a shot, deflects, and goes wide of the net. Whitted on the boards. Puck deflects up in the air. Goes in, does battle. Put your hand down, coach. You don't know what the heck you're looking at. Puck comes across to the near side. Back up to Merrill. Down to Sarver on the near side. Over to Merrill. Shot goes wide of the net.
1 minute left in the game.
Okay, just under a minute left in the game. Wheeler's got it at the point. Sends it down to Sarver. Sarver turns with it. Shot taken. Body's in the way. Goes down in the corner. Thunderbirds turn and send it off the boards up to the point. Wheeler holds it in. Keeps it down low. And the puck is going to come up to neutral ice. 40 seconds left of the game. Wheeler has it in his own zone. Up to Roberts. Roberts turns. He's into the zone with it. Back behind the net. Back down low. Roberts is going to pick it up down low. Fans on it. Turns. Far wall. Shot. Goes off a body. Stays right where it's at. Thunderbirds back at 5. Poke check's going to send it up and out of the zone. Rahosian sends it across to the near side. Roberts has it. He's back in the T-Bird zone. Centering pass attempt.
Cross check.
Puck comes back into the Rampage zone. Huff has it his own zone and time expires on the game. So your score after 3 is 4-0 in favor of the Thunderbirds. See you guys tomorrow.